I was going to ask both Forry and Ray. Forry, perhaps you'd like to start. What is there any? I know both of you have seen King Kong many, many, many times.
How many times have you seen it?
How many times is it, Forry?
I should think about half of what you have, Ray, about 50 or 60.
I've seen it over 100 times.
Okay. I want to ask, do you have a particular time that a one particular showing or viewing of it that stands out as other than maybe the first, something that's special that happened that it really stands out in your memory of being, boy, I really enjoyed Kong that time because, Forry?
Well, for me, what was it, Ray? Was it 50th or 55th anniversary when you and Ray Bradbury were brought down Hollywood Boulevard and
In a limousine, yeah. An old-fashioned 1933 car.
Had a red carpet treatment, and Rick Baker, Monster Maker, had recreated a huge Kong, and Fay Ray was there and had you up on the stage. Well, once again, at Grauman's Chinese, as has happened in 1933, when it came to very last reel, suddenly the screen opened sideways and up and down. We had this huge square of all the airplanes diving on the Empire State and killing Kong.
Yeah, that was on the first run, I think, Grauman's Chinese.
Ray, do you have a special memory of viewing Kong? I mean, other than perhaps the first impact?
Well, my special memory, of course, is meeting Willis O'Brien. He was making War Eagles at the time over at MGM, and I called him up, and there were very few people interested in animation or knew anything about it. So I guess I was rather unique to him, and I asked him if I could show him some of my models, and I loaded some of my peculiar dinosaurs into a suitcase and took them down to MGM. That was the most initial time. That was beyond seeing the film, but
did you
the
ever
most memorable time.
Did you ever view the film with Willis O'Brien?
No, never for some reason. I don't think I did, no.
Okay. All right.
I viewed it with Marion C. Cooper at one occasion, and afterwards he took us all out to a midnight snack and regaled us with stories. And the widow of who's Stein, the musician,
Max Steiner.
Max Steiner, yeah.
Mrs. Steiner.
She was there too, and that was really a wonderful evening.
Do you remember any of the stories he might have told? Is there anything? No? Okay. Well, we have a couple special things to do before we go out to the courtyard outside. And the first thing I wanted to mention is we have a special little guest presentation here from the ghost of Marlene Dietrich. And Forry, if you can share your microphone for just a moment. Marlene is coming up.
Hi, my name is Jasmine. I'm proud to present to Forry a painting by my father, A. Edward Brzezinski, a montage of Lon Chaney Sr., the original painting from the limited edition.
Aren't you going to sing Falling in Love again?
Want to hold that up a little for you? Folks, wonderful. Can you hold it up a little bit for you?
Well, yeah, if you started, maybe she'll cut it. She can do it.
Falling in love again. Ich bin von Kopfbefus auf Liebe eingestellt, denn das ist meine Welt, umsonst gar nicht. Das ist mein soll ich machen, meine Natur. Ich kann hab Liebe nur, umsonst gar nicht. Männer von still mich die Motten in das Licht. Und wenn sie verbrennen, ja, davor kann ich nicht. Ich bin von Kopf bis Fuß auf Liebe eingestellt. Denn das ist meine Welt, umsonst gar nicht. Well, now that old Blue Eyes is gone, maybe they can use an 82-year-old.
What
Okay.
color are your eyes?
A couple more things here. Forry, you're on a roll, so.
Kaiser or what?
Yeah, a Kaiser, which would be like a Kaiser. This is from the Monster Bash. It says, Forrest J. Ackerman, thanks for being Uncle Forry to us all. And for Ray here, we have from the Monster Bash, and these also, of course, Monster Bash really means here every one of you, because you're all part of the Monster Bash, so this is from you too. To Ray Harryhausen from the Monster Bash, honored guest, thanks for the legacy of wonder. To see that very well, that one. You can see Forry's image, but it's very small of Ray as a young man.
I had hair.
Working on dinos.
My
So,
God, that was years ago.
okay, well, we have a huge cake out in the courtyard, and before it gets too dark, we want to go out there, and Ray is going to cut it. You can go out the side door.
Excuse me,
I'm sorry, this being.
Just 1 minute,
okay.
I need Gino here.
Oh, okay, Forry. Be more than happy to help you out here.
Okay.
If I can have a microphone here. Yeah. I have a presentation to make. Unfortunately, the Bash staffer who's responsible for this mostly could not be here. But from all of the Bash staff, and as Ron said, you guys are part of that too, we have a presentation to make to Ron Adams, someone who's been a friend of mine for 20 years, and I got to tell you that knowing him for 20 years, his love of this stuff is not a market, it's not something to make money. The love is real, it's been there for a lot longer than he ever thought about any of this. And so from all of us at the Bash, thanks to Mike Adams who donated this to the Bash staff to do this. If you'll hold my mic here for me, Ray, I'll take this out. I'd like to present this bust of Kong. Once again, Mike Adams couldn't be here, but I'm really serious. Ron, if there's anybody in the world who deserves this, thank you. And I want to thank my cohort in crime here, Forry Ackerman, for taking care of business. Now you can have cake.
We'll see you in the courtyard. Thank you.